We've entered this new age, the age of the customer. Think about those empowered buyers who have all that information that we want, and they want something back in return for it. So this is really where we have to head. Digital has moved that power shift into the hands of our customers, and we have to be able to accommodate that. So as we've kind of seen through that playing out from 1900 to 2016, technology changes everything. And most importantly, technology is changing consumer expectations. These handy mobile devices that your customers are keeping in their pockets, in their purses, are really shaping their expectations. So they want your website to be mobile friendly. And it's not just a carrier's website. If you want them to interact with you, you've got to be able to deliver a fantastic experience on that mobile device. Really, when you think about what digital is doing for the job of an agent who has that trusted relationship with the small business owner or the consumer that they're insuring their homes and the assets that are near and dear to them, what technology does is make the agent better. It doesn't replace them. It makes their job easier, better, more informed, and faster. The biggest issue that independent agents have is really understanding what's happening outside their own communities. And it's very easy in this industry to say my competitors really are the agencies across the street, or I'm really concerned about the direct writers. They're the ones that I'm most worried about. When in fact there is this, as we talked about earlier today, this whole panoply of companies that they won't even know are out in the marketplace. So a lot of it is, honestly, I think probably the biggest problem is awareness of what's going on in the broader world of digital, who's creeping into the business of insurance, that could be extremely relevant, and getting them to think about, how are you going to fend them off? There are, just with the idea of rentable infrastructure, cloud. We could have the same advantage as the most, technically sophisticated agency because we can put our systems in the cloud and, someone else is actually kind of managing the infrastructure for us, making sure the experience that we deliver to consumers is fast, easily navigated, that we're able to meet the expectations they have in terms of mobile and social and whatever the next digital, touch point is going to be. But, technology now, a lot different than 1990 where you had to build it yourself. There's someone else who will build it and just, basically put it on a plate for you, and by the end of the day, you're up and running. It is, in fact, could be perceived as a scary time for for an independent agency principal, producer, CSR. But in fact, this is an exciting time, and we talked a little bit about an agency in Massachusetts that said, listen, we know this is going to be different. Let's take advantage and embrace this change and look at, a different way that we could offer services through affinity partnerships and extend our reach, deliver better value to our partners and our customer base. So not so much about being terrified about all these changes that are going on, but saying, wow, this is a cool, exciting time. This is probably the, most exciting time to be in the business of insurance and, embracing the excitement around this.